So, you need help solving Algebra EOC problem, correct? Alright. I'll have to stop drawing though. Let's get started.
Completing an Algebra EOC practice problem. Question number 8. And our question today is, which of these, when simplified, represents an irrational number? A, B, C, or D? Remember, we have to multiply these two, 0.83 and 5 over 3, along with these others, 2 square root of 36 times 2 square root of 121. 0.43 times the square root of 169, and 3 square root of 8 times 11 over 3. Terminology. In mathematics, an irrational number is a real number that cannot be expressed as a ratio of integers, i.e. as a fraction. When written as decimal, numbers do not determine nor do they repeat. So an example of a rational number would be 7 over 8, 1 over 3, 0.21, 0.97, or square root of 16 over 9, because the square root of 16 over 9 is simplified as, well, the square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 9 is 3. An irrational square root, or an irrational number, would be the square root of 8, 1.6, negative square root of 11, which looks like that, 2 over 5, or 3.14. Now, moving on to solving A. Okay, so the way you solve this is we must go through each letter and basically simplify these numbers the best we could. Now, .83. Now, 0.83 actually has a line over it, meaning it's actually 0.83333333. And as we said before, a rational number repeats itself. So that checks out. 5 over 3. Okay. So we're gonna have to check on our calculators. 5 divided by 3 is actually 1.66666, continuing on. So 5 over 3 does repeat itself. So as I said, 0.83 really has a line over it, meaning the 3 will repeat. And this is rational. 5 over 3 simplified is 1.6666, continuing. So 5 over 3 is rational. When you multiply these, the outcome is 1.328. Now, moving on to B. B is multiplying 2 square root of 36 and 2 square root of 121. These, of course, have to be simplified before we can multiply them. Now, starting with 2 square root of 36. 2 square root of 36. Now, basically what we have to do is discover which two numbers multiplied by each other, well, the same numbers, multiply to get 36. That would be 6. So it would be 2 times 6, which is 12. So we've done that. 2 square root of 36 multiplied by the square root of 36, which is 6, multiplied by 2 is 12. Now, 2 square root of 121. Square root 121. Now, which number multiplies by itself to give you 121? That would be 11. So it would be 2 times 11, and that equals 22. Now, when you multiply these, that would be 4. 4, cross this out, 0 there, 2, 2, add them together, and that's 4, 6, 264, which is a rational number. Now, C. C is 0.4 multiplied by 169. Once again, we must simplify these two and then multiply them. With 0.43, there is a line over the 3 signifying that 3 represents itself, and this is rational. So 0.43, the line over it. That basically means, once again, that this is 0.43, 3, 3, 3, and it goes on forever. Now, let's see what else. And we have the square root of 169. The square root of 169 is just 13. So we multiply those. And when multiplied, we get 5.59. Both of these are rational, and when they are multiplied, it is 5.59. Solving D. Again, we must simplify 3 square root of 8 and 11 over 3. You can already tell that 3 square root of 8 is possible, but it is not rational because it does not repeat itself. 11 over 3, however, does repeat itself as 3.66666. 1 is rational and 1 is irrational. 3 square root of 8 becomes 8.4852813742, which is irrational. And if you multiply them, the outcome is 30.547012947, which is irrational. So basically, we've already found our irrational answer by multiplying at 3 square root of 8 and 11 over 3. The outcome is 30.547012947, which is irrational. Try to write that the best I could. Okay, here we go. Now, finally, so the equation is actually to tell which of these, when simplified, represents an irrational or rational number? Clearly it is D, but all of the other choices were rational. Two of them came up to just a natural number. In conclusion, 3 square root of 8 times 11 over 3 times I messed up there, but equals an irrational number, but includes yeah, and there's the outcome. 11 over 3 is equal to 3.6. So the whole concept is just knowing your square roots, multiplication, division, and knowing the difference between a rational and irrational number. Alright, that'll be all. Thank you.
Guys, find this video useful, and I'll catch you later. Bye.